Hello, welcome to the playtest of an interesting game concept. I mean, it's like Escape from Tarkov, but it's in a dungeon and it's with medieval characters. So, I guess you have to choose a class. To be honest, the range classes seem like they are the best. The ranger, the wizard, the fighter, cleric, barbarian. Cleric. Yeah, I think it's a party-based system as well. Well, let's choose this guy. He seems very friendly. I think I only have a few minutes until the servers go offline. This is only a playtest. The game will be released in 1 year or more, so I'm not sure what to say about that. Oh, is Virginia Europe? Yeah, whatever. There's no sound, but doesn't matter. As you can see, we have a lot of merchants who will sell you stuff. I guess we should just start inventory. We don't need anything else. I think we would have needed some health items, but like I said, the test will end very soon. So yeah, the game has a few interesting concepts, like the lobby system, which is it's not exactly a new system, but as you can see, you will basically see your enemies over here. So depending on how much you spend, you can take a better loadout into the dungeon, or you can just take more healing items, or you can take more utility items, or more kits to open chests and stuff like that. So I guess it's yeah, it will be a very dark game, so let me increase the gamma. So yes, as a warning, the playtest might end before we get to do anything, but I really like the concept and the general feeling of the game. It has a lot of immersion, you know. I don't know what that guy is doing, but I don't like it. Also, you're supposed to use a torch. So yeah, it's exactly what I said, it's weight system. I guess the barbarian is going to be the weakest class. Puppy. Otto. Just because you have a very big disadvantage, I think people can kill you in a few arrows or even spells, or maybe the dagger will kill you very fast. I don't know, we'll just have to see. We might play 2 games because we'll die probably very fast. There are also enemies, of course, like the undead, the ghosts, wraiths, stuff like this. Yeah, that was not a very good one, so this is why this is a playtest. As you can see, I just got smashed by those guys. I don't know. Like I said, the best classes are probably the ranger. The ranger, the mage, probably the rogue and some other classes with a shield. Because if you use this guy, you have to have a lot of armor on you. And to have a lot of armor, that means you need to buy it. And if you extract with all of your loot, you'll be able, of course, to sell the loot, buy better items for your class, and then do another dungeon. Do we have a block button? Yeah, probably playing a melee character is not the best idea. Yeah, looks like melee characters are either very weak or not going to work very well in this playtest. Change class. Create another character. I'm not sure what. Anyway, like I said, I don't know anything about the game. I just want to play. Neyreyan YouTube TV. I didn't get to do much, did I? I suppose the game is not balanced yet. I think it will be much better balanced in a few months or next year probably, where we'll see the melee classes being a little more viable. But as you can see, it depends on what you start with. That guy has potions, staff, a good helmet and some other stuff. Yeah, but definitely I think you should play a ranged character in the beginning until you get enough loot to equip your little berserker. Otherwise he's just spider food. Hello, Otto. Everyone is petting the dog. I hope they had a cat. Let me see if someone has better equipment. No, not really. Oh, 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, I think they should increase the visibility a little bit because people are just are going to use third-party programs, or they're just going to increase the gamma of their monitors, or I don't know. It's weird. The game shouldn't be this dark, my opinion. Also, you can set up traps for the other players. By the way, the FPS is very bad, so don't worry about that. So let's get our first loot. Okay, the FPS is a little better now. Oh yeah, I like the very, very creepy feeling of it. As you can see on the minimap, you'll see where you are. I have no idea how... Death Skull. I remember this mage. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't come in here with me, I don't have a melee weapon. What is this, a party? Yeah, the AI is a little stupid right now. As you can see, people are killing each other on the upper right part of the screen. I think we can equip this and use it some way. Oh, two over here. I guess we cannot use this since it's a wizard weapon, okay. Interesting. Well, looks like we hit the jackpot. Yeah. Insufficient. And yeah, people can team up on you. I think there are 2 people shooting at me. Which is one of the things I didn't like about Escape from Tarkov, because, yeah, well, I guess it keeps the bad parts as well. It keeps the good parts of Escape from Tarkov and also the bad parts. As you can see, the game is very slow and very clunky. Yeah, let's play the wizard. The name is not available, why? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's give it another go, but as you can see there will be a certain amount of problems. Well, I guess the game will get much better in 1 year or 2 years. But I really hope they don't keep this mechanic where you can find 2 people in the same dungeon, because, well, that will be a little boring. Meditation, oh, that's a skill. How do you use the spells? Oh, okay. Seems it's a little more interesting to use the mage. Yeah, that's one of the aspects I don't like about Escape from Tarkov. It's just too good to play as 2 people. If you play as 2 people, you don't just double your loot, you basically get out every raid. So, I think this will be a problem for the game as well. They should really make some mechanics that, you know, don't simply bash people. I mean, don't punish people for playing solo. I guess you can take better loot and better gear, and you can also loot the enemy players, but at some point you just don't get enough loot to justify the risks. If you understand what I'm saying. Well, that's weird. They cannot hit me. Oh, it's okay, they cannot hit. Yes, that's a mimic. Let's kill the spiders with fire and the mimic a spear. Sorry for the noise. Well, I guess the sound is important for you to hear other players. I also like the artwork in the game. Now there is another aspect of the game I really hate. There will be a circle like in a battle royale. Oh, perfect. Jewels like that sell for the best. That's the best way to get money. Just find jewels and extract and sell them. There's also a circle that will close in on you, so I'm not sure what to say about that mechanic in particular. Because this means you'll sometimes die to the circle, and I don't like the battle royale mechanics. And also, I don't like this thing where you're supposed to play as a party member. That guy was slowly walking towards me. But I couldn't really do anything. So, I don't know, the game might be trash or it might be very good. It's very hard to tell right now. I can watch other people play. But I think the main problem with this game will be that the game will be very dark and also very slow, which is not exactly what I like in a game, especially because you can encounter a party of 2 people, and I'm not sure how they balance out the classes compared to the solo players. I mean, if you find a mage and an archer, what will you do? I don't know. Okay, let's create another character, and this time it will be a cleric. By the way, also I'm not using any of their abilities because I'm not sure how good they are, but we will try to use them this time. I think we have 5 more minutes, last lobby. Okay, so this guy has a better starting loadout. Oh, he has also spells. Nice. 30 seconds, protection. Holy light. How do you use his spell? I don't know. I guess the game has a lot of mechanics that are not really explained. Okay, let's see what we can do. So at some point you'll encounter 1 or 2 players. I think if you just play the game normally you'll encounter about 1 player per game because, well, the map is designed in such a way that people will encounter only 1 or 2 players in their area, and then when they extract they might encounter more. I have no idea how to cast spells with this guy, which will be a problem. But from what I can see, the cleric seems to be the best choice in the beginning, since he has a shield, a weapon, spells, and probably everything else. Oh, okay. I guess this is very cool. Yeah, you can buff yourself before you go into combat, that's nice. This is the same room as before. Magic missile. Yeah, this does feels a little bit like a little overpowered. He gets protection on the skeleton. Yeah, hit. He's hitting me through the door and I cannot hit him through the door. And I'm basically dead again. I think that's another player. Yeah, those are two archer players just attacking me from above. I don't know. I think the game will have a hard time convincing people to play solo, because if you play like this, two archers and just go and sit and camp the treasures, there's nothing you can do about it. So already it has all of the problems of Escape from Tarkov, but none of the updates, content, optimization, that balancing that they did. So I'm not sure how this game will be. We'll probably have to see in a year or two, because the game is very, very early. I guess if they increase, like I said, the gamma, let me show you how the gamma normally looks. I guess if they manage to fix some of the problems regarding balancing and make the game a little brighter at least, so you don't have to use another program to increase it, it might have a good chance to be, you know, usable. Escape artist 100 and, well, I guess a game takes about 10 minutes or even less, 5 minutes, depending on how you play. The richest wanted murder. Now let's look at the merchants for a little bit. Surgeon. This is a full health restore, 23 gold. I think you just need to extract a couple of times with jewels and you'll have plenty of what you need. Yeah, but I just don't see any reason to play a melee character unless you're playing in a party, and if you're playing in the party, that will be very hard for other people to counter. So armor rating is 11. Armor rating is 86. Well, that's a big difference. Leathersmith. So I guess the downside will be that people with rogues cannot wear a lot of armor as opposed to this fighter class. And also the cleric can wear very heavy stuff as well. The collector, the weaponsmith. 19 damage. 60 damage, so I guess you can basically one-shot people. Yeah, I'll probably play the cleric if there are more playtests and... I don't know what this one does. Well, I was going to sell my pants to buy a drink, but I guess that's not available right now. So yeah, it might be a very good project, but again, it's going to be at least 1 year until the game is ready. The official release date is Q4, meaning next year, at the end of next year, 2023. Well, that was interesting. See you next time. Bye.